Hey everybody, Sharon Conti here, and Val Nasser is behind the camera. We are obviously at the pickleball courts today, and I'm standing here with Harry, who is going to tell us about this event that they are hosting. Harry, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Sharon. So today is our April Spring Swing Social, and we are about to spring into action in two different ways. The Pickle Webbers Club has joined forces with the Community Service Club, and we're collecting non-perishable items that will ultimately be given to Stevens Pantry that services over 600 families. That's number one. Number two, our pickleball members are going to be playing games with one another. The kicker is that today they get to play with people they may not normally have an opportunity to play with because their partners are drawn through a random card drawing process. It's going to be
Sounds
great.
like Publishers Clearinghouse. It's a random drawing, everybody. But
Well, we got a lot of random people.
so tell us about later on this year. You have a couple other things coming up.
We sure do. In the fall, particularly in October, that is Breast Cancer Awareness
Right.
Month, and so we're going to do something along that lines. And then
Okay.
in November, we're going to follow up with a Toys for Tot program.
Oh, good.
So stay tuned, guys. Look on the hub for more details to follow.
Awesome. Well, that sounds fun. And if I wanted to be a participant and wanted to join pickleball, what do I need to do? What if I've never picked up a pickleball racket before?
Oh, we got you covered.
All right,
Now-
good.
Now, we periodically have newcomers clinics, and people can come out and learn how to play the game. And then we follow that up periodically through the year through skills and drills so they can learn the basic functions and things that are needed to play this game effectively.
Well, that sounds good. Guys, if you're on the bench about coming out and learning it, he just gave you options. So let's talk to Linda, who is the president of the Pickleball Club, and get some more information on maybe you've played in the past, maybe you're really good, and maybe you want to join and take part in some league play or tournaments or something. So Linda, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So tell us a little more about the structured schedule you guys hold in this club.
Okay, so every day we have pickleball hours from 7:30 to 10:30 in the morning and from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the afternoon. The other times you can play with other people, or sometimes we have events that'll go on a particular day. When we have our morning, we actually structure that in a way where beginners play with beginners and
Okay.
intermediate with intermediate and advanced with advanced. So if you want to come out, join the club, go on the hub, hit join, contact one of us and come down here, and we will make sure that you get the direction that you need.
Awesome. That's great. And so if you've been a member for a while and you're, what do you have to look forward to as far as throughout the year, structured events?
So we do a number of things here besides these socials that Harry mentioned. We have club tournaments, in-club tournaments, so it's competitive. You do pick your own partners, and you're going for gold, silver, and bronze. Those are two events we do a year that are very fun. We also have intramurals, and we do that for men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles, and that's all skill levels. We hold that twice a year.
Okay. Is it kind of like the NCAA Final Four? Like maybe beginners can beat experienced people?
Well,
or?
sure, you can mix it
okay,
up.
That's cool. That's very
and
cool.
we love when that happens.
Yeah. Go Underdogs.
Yep, yay. And we also have league play. So league play is in the winter,
Okay.
and we play in the South Central Florida League. There are 6 to 10 other communities, 55 and over, that are in that league from Sebring to Lakeland.
Okay.
Over in Solavita, in Point Siena as well. Then our players go to tournaments outside of the community.
Okay.
And
so
that's
they're
all
not hosted here, the tournaments. They
No.
are hosted in other 55 and over communities.
Yeah, there's actually one major PPA event that's hosted in the USTA up in Lake Nona that many of our club members will go to. They happen in Daytona and down south, all over Florida. There's one going on right now, actually, in Naples, a very
Okay.
large event.
That's a far
and then
drive.
it is. But then we also have a lot of players who will go to the Polk Senior Games, to the Heartland Senior
Okay.
Games, and then we have some other 55 and over communities that will host an annual tournament,
Wow.
like Tanglewood, which
Yep.
is a 55 and over community down in Sebring.
Yep. Yeah. Well, that sounds awesome. My gosh, this has grown so much, you guys, since I moved in 5 years ago and started playing. And it's just amazing to me that, we are at this competitive level. Well, thank you guys both so much for your time. And we're going to go hit up the Community Service Club and find out a little bit more about them. So don't turn us off. So here we are with the link between the Pickled Webbers and the Community Service Club. Walt happens to be a member of both, and he is going to tell us about this event because he actually was the originator. So thanks for your time, Walt. Tell us a little bit about the spring swing.
Absolutely. So this is something fun that the Pickled Webbers do every spring. And last year was my first year actually to have an opportunity to participate in it. And as you said, I'm also a member of the Community Services Club. And I thought, man, what could we do that would make our pickleball social even more special?
Right.
And this idea came to, why not do a food collection that would supplement what our Community Services Club does once or twice a month anyhow.
Yes.
You know, it's heartbreaking to know that there are people going hungry in Polk County and in fact not far outside of our gates.
Right. Well, that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about the buttons, because you were passing out these happy faces, and obviously we got lucky too and got them. So tell me, what is that a symbol of?
It's just a small way to say thanks. And one thing that we always like to say when we're doing our pickleball social is smile, because this is a fun day. So it's a reminder to folks to put on a happy face, smile, have a good time, and do something special for the
All
community.
right. Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing the results of this. Hopefully we can follow up with some numbers, and you can help.
Awesome.
You can let us know.
Great. Thank you
All
very
right. So
much.
you're welcome. And now we're going to bring in Tish, who you all might recognize from the food collection days that we host here at the clubhouse. Tish, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for being part of this and making our project known to the public. My name is Tish McCormick. I am the project leader for the collections portion of the non-perishable foods and also the household goods and collections. We are the only supplier of non-perishable foods for this pantry.
Okay.
From March 30th of 2022 to March 30th of 2023, there were 12,642 people that were served in Polk County.
Wow.
And they do need to register. You need to prove that you are a resident of Polk County.
And you're in need, obviously.
And you are in need.
Right. So just give the people at home an idea, like if you only had 5 things that you had to distribute, what are the top 5?
Canned foods, any kind of canned fruit, canned vegetables, things like beefaroni, things like that you can open with a can, because some people don't have refrigeration.
Okay.
Some people only have a stovetop. Some people don't have an oven.
Right.
There are some people live in their cars and they just pull the and eat it right out of the can.
Understood. Okay.
So we need things that are in cans.
Got it. All right. Excellent.
The other thing that is personal products. If you have a toothbrush or a toothpaste.
Okay. The Tuesday mornings when you're packing those bags, think of some things outside the box, like she's saying. Just because somebody doesn't have a home doesn't mean they don't floss their teeth. I mean, we still need pasta and tuna, but let's
Pasta and tuna. We take anything non-perishable, no matter what it is.
That sounds great. Well, thank you, Tish. Thank you for everything you do on these collection dates. We appreciate you.
Thank you for your time.
So here we are with Gwen, who is the president of the Community Service Club, and y'all might recognize her because she's been a member for a while. Gwen is going to tell us a little bit more about the inner workings of the club on a regular basis in case you're interested in joining.
Basically, Community Service Club is a nonprofit club. We have projects in the local community area. For example, we have many projects that we do up at the school right across the street from our community.
Right.
We collect school supplies for the teachers. We take part in their different their different fairs. They have book fairs. They have jewelry fairs and things like that, all for money.
And I remember we did the coats.
Oh, yes, we did. We also have Coats for Kids, which goes to the school also.
Right.
And you'll see today we have a gigantic food pantry going
yes,
on.
That's awesome. So let me ask, if someone came up to you or came to a meeting, are they able to just come and eavesdrop and see what's going on?
Absolutely. We encourage new members. There is no dues.
Okay.
It's 5 hours a year service.
Okay, guys, that's pretty minimalistic.
And that's kind of how it started. It started like that. We haven't made any of those changes. We do have 2 new projects.
Okay, tell us
starting.
about those.
One is the doggy photo day.
Okay.
And the other one is now called Socks from the Heart.
Okay.
It's socks for men and women who are in homeless shelters.
Okay, awesome.
Right, and that is also a non-monetary thing. We're going to have something in the clubhouse alcove, which
Okay,
is
great.
basically where all of our
So it'll be a sock
projects.
drive.
It will, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yes,
That
it'll
sounds
be
great.
a sock drive, and it will be all year round.
Okay, so we're not just benefiting children, everybody. Now we're benefiting adults. I know there's an underwear drive at the school as well for the kids who have accidents.
Right,
And
that's called Clinic Treasures. It gets launched in October. However, the bin is there all year round, and it really is for the little children at the school who have accidents.
absolutely. And kids who are stressed out, like they probably are, it's natural. So I think what you guys do is amazing. It's a wonderful club. If anybody out there is interested in giving just a little bit of time, this is such a worthwhile cause. So Gwen, thank you for your time. I feel like, you guys give and give and give, and I hope that this brings you even more manpower, this video today.
Thank you. You're very.
So as you can see in the background, everything is rolling right along with the tournament, the social, and the community service people are packing up the food. So on behalf of Val Nasser behind the camera, on behalf of the Communications Advisory Committee, on behalf of the Community Service Club and the Pickled Webbers, we thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and that's a wrap.